Hey kids, it is Tubi Terrors, excuse me, Tubi Terrors number 24. Uh, Today I am doing a TV movie from 1970 called The House That Would Not Die. Uh, but before that, I went through some of my previous Tubi Terrors, and I end up well, not I I went through uh, Tubi movies that are eventually gonna leave. I mean, very soon, and some of them, or at least one of them, maybe two, are Tubi terrors that I reviewed. So this is something that can actually happen to a old schlocky movie and everything. So that's why if you're interested in these movies, you should get hard copies, physical copies. But yeah, The House That Would Not Die, uh, directed by John Llewellyn Moxie, who is known for Horror Hotel, which is a good movie, and the Night Stalker movie from 1972. This movie stars Barbara Stanwyck as Ruth, and she inherited an old house in Georgetown Manor. Yeah, it's Amish country, though the Amish have nothing to do with this storyline. Uh, Her niece Sarah, played by Kitty Wynn, uh, and we all know Kitty Wynn from the first two Exorcist movies, and this also has something to do with possession. So she was in a possession movie before The Exorcist. In fact, she gets possessed. But what ends up happening is Ruth uh, ends up getting or inheriting a house, and she goes, checks it out, and brings along her niece, who decides to tag along with her. And eventually, things start happening. Like Barbara Stanwyck or Ruth has this dream premonition, uh, kind of suggesting the possession that her niece does have the possession of this ghost. It's not a demon in this movie, uh, but yeah. In the meantime, we have what's his name, Richard Egon as Pat McDowell, who's a neighbor and love interest for Ruth. Uh, we also have Mabel Amberson, uh, who is related to Pat, the neighbor. And she has a friend named Sylvia Wall, played by Doreen Lang, uh, and she's a medium. They end up having a seance. Uh, it's not as eventful, aside from the next seance that they have in this movie. Uh, Essentially, this is a mystery. We've seen many ghost stories that have mysteries behind them, and they have to piece, you know, who is the ghost? Is there more than one? There seems to be, uh, and the whole idea of the possession. Uh, Now, if you're kind of into these type of movies, this is from 1970. It's a 70s horror TV horror movie, and it does utilize uh, the type of techniques that they used, sight, sound, editing from that period pretty effectively, though the story doesn't really grip you that well. Uh, Kitty Wynn is good. Barbara Stanwyck is just, she's, you know, Barbara Stanwyck. We have love interest for Sarah. Uh, his name is Stan. Michael Anderson Jr. Plays him. Uh, yeah, this is an okay little movie. It's only an hour and 13 minutes long. Uh, if you like 70s, early, especially early 70s TV horror, not it's not just you know uh, the movies, but some of the TV shows had this type of tone to it. It's halfway decent. It's not. I wouldn't call it a complete waste of time, but uh, it's not going to knock your socks off. And there's a reason why the Night Stalker is a classic TV horror, and this really doesn't seem to be. Even though I might have heard it before, I'm not really sure. Well, uh, till next time, stay safe and always have a good time. And remember, check out Alucard's channel. He has returned to doing uh, Tubi Terrors. So check him out. He's the originator of Tubi Terrors. Okay, until next time, stay safe and always have a good time. Okay, bye now.